building a diverse team and ensuring equity across the team.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I think, is that okay? Does he have permission to speak?
As long as you don't direct our private conversations.
Okay.
Sir.
All right. There you go, sir.
I'm not going to direct the question to
okay.
Grace,
Uh-huh.
but she can speak. But based off of the profiles we got here, thanks a lot for joining. Really great listening. This might be a little bit more focused on the AI aspect. So there is a lot happening with regards to AI in the world. Just for context, my background is computer science as well. I did AI work very initially as well. Different generation, very much AI enthusiast. But still, in whatever's happening today, there is a concern out in the world that has come up. And I'd like to hear a little bit about from the governance administration's perspective as well as the private sector perspective as to how do we address it in terms of not just AI as a technology, but the controllers of AI in the big tech companies who have leverage over this specific technology in a way that is very different from any other technology in our 200, 300 years of history. How do we ensure AI is built in such a way that we humanity doesn't end up needing a so-called HEI, humanities, diversity, equity and inclusion in 20 years from now, so that we are able to be on the same standing position and be able to do well as humanity?
Well, let me tell you something. The 4 people that you see here, they actually are not here today. Each one of them are somewhere, and these are just images that we're portraying. They're virtually here, but it feels like they are here.
Shastri, that'll be so difficult for Sid. He barely handles one of me.
All right, great question. Thank you. So go ahead. Tell us.
Great question. This is something I personally think about a lot. As I said, I came here for a master's in AI. So my take on it is I'm a little bit of an AI centrist, where absolutely believe in the fact that we need the right kind of governance and the guardrails, because otherwise we run the risk of AI running amok, right? Having said that, I don't think AI, even with all the development that has happened in the past, especially the past 2 years with Gen AI in the forefront, I don't think we're at a point which what Hollywood projects it to be, the Terminator and what have you. And again, personally, I read and think about AGI a lot, the artificial general intelligence. There are actually couple of very interesting thoughts, including the head of AI at Facebook, and also Jeffrey Hinton, the godfather of deep learning. Yeah, that's right, from Toronto. So if you look at, even with the massive thing that has happened with the Gen AI explosion, we are still, I don't think we're still quite there for when it comes to AGI. So that's kind of, which is refreshing in some ways. However, I think the speed of innovation that's happening, and then the fact that the big companies hold a lot of keys to it, whether it's Google, Amazon, Facebook, and others, there is that risk of the competition that, especially companies like OpenAI versus Google Gemini and so forth, that going after each other, that we could get into a position where we might get out of control. Thankfully, and actually I'm on the board of a couple of AI governance startups, including one that was founded by an engineering partner of mine from the Informatica days. There are a lot of good things happening on the governance side, where both, and I'm sure Rupam will be able to speak from a perspective of what the government is doing. And if you look at Europe, I think they're ahead in terms of the governance around AI. But overall, I do feel very, again, being a centrist, I feel that things are moving in slow but good direction. And also it's refreshing to hear that, at least to think about the fact that the AGI, even though some like Ray Kurzweil will say it's only around the corner, maybe 2-3 years away, I believe that it's still we have time, but both private sector and the government needs to come together. To give a few examples, anything we build in the past couple of startups as well as what I'm working on right now, right from the explainability all the way to governance, we have some very strong guardrails around it.